It's the 250cc solos, and Lee Street goes into an early lead from Richard Smith in second place, then Keith Strudwick in third, then Richie Knight in fourth. Then Richie Knight and Rosie Giles side by side as they go round the pits turn. We have a faller, couldn't quite see what it might have been Chris Pay, but I'm not sure. Certainly had a full run. Richard Smith goes out with problems, that's bad news for him. And this is the first leg. And half this is from Keith Strudwick, Richard Knight now moving away a little bit from Rosie Giles. And Mark Bunting, Colin Osborne. Adrian Milner and Michael Peters. Mark Howell that fell there earlier. 1, 2, 4, Keith Strudwick. Holding on to third place, and Wogie Giles there in fourth. Keith Strudwick goes back at Richie Knight. Richie Knight goes wide. Keith Strudwick by on the inside. Richie Knight's not given up yet though. He's behind an outside line, but it's Lee Street. With his front wheel in the air, from Keith Strudwick in second, Richie Knight in third, then Terry Giles, Mark Bunting and Colin Osborne. And the official result there, a win for number 75, Lee Street. Second place, number 124, Keith Strudwick. Third, number 300, Terry Giles. Fourth was number 69, Mark Bunting. Fifth was 46, Colin Osborne. Sixth was number 10, Adrian Milner. And seventh was number 37, Michael Peters. No other finishers. The winner's time 1 minute 26.41 seconds. Numbers 229 and 74 have been excluded for going off the course. An absolutely flying start for what looks like Mr. Dart. Tony Dart it is. And this brings down over the first turn, going down this motor. Followed by number 31, Paul Simmons, then Chris Pay. Tony Dart is underway again, but that's what it was. He's fiddling with something down there as he rides around the corner with just one hand on the handlebars. 183 then, in the aim by a mile from number 31, Paul Simmons in second place, then Chris Pay, Nick Hamlin, Bernie Edwards, Mike Smith, Alan Dan, John Gibbons and Dudley Atkins bringing up the rear. Dudley's first time out on the 250cc Yamaha, previously owned and raced by Shane Harris. In the Amos, he now starts his last lap. Paul Simmons holding on to a good second place. Then Chris Pay. And Mike Smith. So the last turn for the last time, and the Amos making it so easy as he's well ahead. Top wheel in the air, in the Amos wheel, from number 31. Tony Dart still playing with the machine with his left hand as he goes back to the pits. Mike Smith unmoved up there, St John's straight in on it with assistance. Marshall removing the machine. 250 solos there was a win for 183, Ian Leamis. Second was number 31, Paul Simmons. Third was number 50, Nick Ablett. Fourth was 115, Bernie Edwards. Fifth was number 20, Alan Dan. And sixth, number 222, Dudley Atkins. No other finishes. The winner's time at 1 minute 32.36 seconds, 49.81 miles per hour. Hope the mechanics can get the gremlins out of it, ready for the second leg. But the other Goodwin fella is straight into the lead. Malcolm Goodwin and Gary Russell down to the first turn. Brad Palmer in second place, Reg Colin, Jerry Squirrel and Simon Beard. 500cc Continental Sidecars could be getting a boost in power shortly. They're talking about making them 600cc and multi-cylinder. Gary Russell. And Danny Hogg. Then at 34, Jerry Squirrel, Derek Page. Dave Collins coming past Jerry Squirrel now. Malcolm Goodwin. Well clear. And Danny Hogg on the SGM in second place. Losing a little bit of ground by the lap, I think, but they know that the second place here is good points. Anything can happen in the remaining legs. Gary Russell in, taking second place. And off number 71, Reg Palmer. And Derek Pine. Continental Sidecars, and a win there for number 30. Malcolm Goodwin and Gary Russell. In second place is number 71, Raz Palmer and Danny Hogg. Third, 34, Jerry Squirrel and Derek Page. And in fourth place, Simon Beard and James Croft, number 4. No fifth or sixth finishes. The winner's time 1 minute 30.38 seconds, giving a speed of 50.90 miles per hour. From the top, 30, 71, 34 and 4, 1 minute 30.38 seconds, speed of 50.90 miles per hour. Race 4, 350cc solos. We're looking for Adrian Harden, Alan Dan. Stevie Daw takes the place of number 56, Mick Morphy. And he'll ride number 110. Then we're looking for Pat Cleary. I think Pat Cleary is a non-starter. All wheels on the track, boys. And away they go then, from the start. A large lineup of solo riders. 14 riders in all, into the first turn they go. Around they come, and it's the orders down the front. Now. A large lineup of 350cc machines, more than I've seen in a long time. 110, Stevie Daw, throwing sideways. There's Giant with the second tag drop. Running away from Steve Daw in second place. Then Mitchell Godden, who on the 17th of September here in the South East Centre Championship cracked out and broke his collarbone. Back with the bench in the start. Godden in second, Mitchell Godden third. Nice Ed Evans. And number 110, Stevie Daw. Crossing the line in first place. From 175, Keith Fox in second. And Mitchell Godden. Down. Half of the minute. Nice Ed Evans. Steve Higgins, Terry Massingham, and Alan Dan. Number 175. Keith Potts. Second place to number 9, Mitch Cotton. Third place, number 48. Nearly said Brian Cornelius, but it was Robin Belcher. Fourth was number 17, Tim Mount. Fifth, 331, Paul Watson. Sixth, 71, Arthur Livings. Seventh, 112, Dyford Evans. Eighth, 116, Steve Higgins. Ninth, 44, Sean Corley. 10th, 213, Terry Massingham. And in 11th place, number 20, Alan Dan. No other finishers. The winner's time at 1 minute 23.79 seconds, giving a speed of 54.90 miles per hour. Number 110, Steve Daw, excluded for going over the pegs, coming up here to the finish line. Are underway, and number 174, Duncan Fish and Clive Holland. Lenny Bora then, from reserve to pole position, just half a lap. Number 24, okay, new Welsh guys, Martin Jones and Mike Harris. Like the Huel Phillips outfit that they're riding. There's the CCXer. They come in, Lenny Bora, a nice tight line around there. Mike Harris, then Jim Miles and Matthew Francis, and then Kev Bovis and Nigel Field, with Chris Berwick and Dave Hollands bringing up the rear on their troublesome Suzuki, giving them a few bits of grief this afternoon as they cruise around on the inside line. Meanwhile, up front, Lenny Bora's got it all under control with Martin Jones quite behind him. From Tim Hudson and Matthew Francis, then Kev Bovis and Nigel Field. Chris Berwick coming back onto the circuit, try and get his minimum 3 laps in, take some points, doing the honourable thing and getting out of the way and letting them all go by. Followed by Martin Jones and Mike Harris, then Tim Miles, Kev Bovis and Nigel Field, Chris Berwick and Dave Holland. Sidecars was a win there for number 129 and Lenny Bora and Andy Wood. In second place was number 24, Martin Jones and Mike Harris. Third was number 8, Tim Miles and Matthew Francis. Sixth, number 60, Kev Bovis and Nigel Field. And in fifth place, number 68, Chris Berwick and Dave Hollands. No other finishers. The winner's time at 1 minute 46.23 seconds, giving a speed of 43.30 miles per hour. From the top end, 129, 24, 8, 60 and 68. Winner's time of 1 minute 46.23 seconds, a speed of 43.30 miles per hour. Second half of the left-hand sidecar crews are on their way down to the first corner, and Tony Penfold and Julian Wood are leading at the moment from what looks like Mr. Cuff. In third place, then Graham Hilton and the Gear Brothers battling there, with the Gear Brothers going through on the inside, and then Billy Penfold, Carl Bell bringing up the rear. John Fish and Gary Moore on the Bud Shaw 1000cc Godden. Pushing hard now from second place. Try and take the lead off of Tony Penfold and Julian Wood. I think Tony Penfold's heard him coming and brightened his act up a little bit. Polished it up on the front line, but look at John Fish coming out on the right side. Taking up the running from Tony Penfold and Julian Wood. I think Tony Penfold only just realised he was there when they did a run. Visor. Chases hard after him, but John Fish is pulling away on that 1000cc V-twin Godden. Showing that the Goddens aren't dead. They're very, very much alive. John Fish and Gary Moore from Tony Penfold and Julian Wood. Then Martin Cup and Comeback Man 173, John Fish and Gary Moore. Second place to number 25, Tony Penfold and Julian Wood. Third to number 126, Martin Cuff and Jason Ralph. Fourth to 151, Graham Hilton and Phil Corcoran. Fifth to 23, Billy Penfold and Carl Bell. And sixth, number 9, Barry and Robin Gear. The winner's time at 1 minute 41.45 seconds, giving a speed of 45.35 miles per hour. Race 7, 500cc solos in action, and down to the first turn they go. Good lineup of solo riders here. Reynolds. Reynolds, I think which one? And trouble there for Mark Giles as he goes out with problems, and lets the rest of them all move up one place. Steve Daw going for the inside, Reynolds through, up to third place. Started off to third, he's got his head down, he's really winding every inch of power out of that 500cc machine. He's very, very fast on that turn. On the inside, Tony Reynolds, James Cawthorey, Robin Belcher. From Big Pot. Robin Belcher. For number 3, Chris Tritton. Second, 175, Keith Potts. Third, 110, Steve Daw. Fourth, number 7, Tony Reynolds. Fifth, number 169, James Cawthorey. Sixth, number 174, Robin Belcher. Seventh, number 28, Graham Buckle. Eighth, number 17, Tim Mount. Ninth, 116, Steve Higgins. 10th, number 23, Ian Edwards. 11th, number 2, Adrian Harden, and 12th, number 126, Mark Dodd. No other finishes. The winner's time at 1 minute 23.18 seconds, giving a speed of 55.31. .116, 23.2 and 126, 1 minute 23.18 seconds, 55.31 miles per hour. 5 minutes. Second. Down third. Then it goes a little bit wide. Somebody looks like Tony Dart come up on the inside of him. Tony Dart taking that third place away from Julian Phipps. Gary Reynolds leading now from Trevor Banks. Gary Reynolds overtaken Trevor Banks. Tony Dart, Julian Phipps. Evans and Steve Massingham. Oh, Melbourne Simmons and Mitchell Godden having to go side by side there, but taken after. Tony Dart is within striking distance, and it's Julian Phipps, Malcolm Simmons and Mitchell Godden. From Hayden Beaver and Mike for him in good company. Then Mitchell Godden, then Malcolm Simmons. Right then Evans. Russell Berwick. Race 8 then. The win there going to number 8, young Gary Reynolds. In second place, number 25. And he was 40 last Thursday, Trevor Banks. Didn't say that, did I? Third was number 77, Tony Dart. Fourth was number 73, Julian Phipps. Fifth was number 9, Mitchell Godden. Sixth, number 30, Malcolm Simmons. Seventh was number 112, Dyford Evans. Eighth, number 98, Russell Berwick. Ninth, 62, Hayden Beebe. 10th, 101, Ian Offer. 11th, 123, Michael Turk. And 12th, number 117, Keith Massingham. No other finishes. The winner's time at 1 minute 20.67 seconds, making a speed of 57.03 miles per hour. .57.03. Right-hand sidecars are underway then, and it's in the reverse turn with 30 miles in the air. From 808, Luke Patchell and Julian Brown in second place. Then number 4, James Rogers and Damien Janes. And then number 247, Big H, Harry Ross and Ken Jarvis. Tony Miles leading then. 1000 cc Honda off Luke Patchell. And another 1000 cc Yamaha in third place and pushing hard to try and take second. He comes right up alongside, he goes through. James Rogers and Damien Janes, the two 16-year-old boys, but not for long. Luke Patchell straight back through on the inside of the entrance of that bend. Meanwhile, out in front, knowing nothing about what goes on behind him, and neither does he care, 24, Rob Wilson and Tony Miles leading. 808, Luke Patchell and Julian Brown is just holding that second place. Working hard at the closing stages of their first season of adult sidecar racing. Only 16 years old when they started at the start of the year. I don't know if they've had birthdays or not in between, but they've just come past the ex-British left-hand sidecar crew to take the second place back again. The last lap flag is out. It's Rob Wilson and Tony Miles leading. James Rogers and Damien Janes fighting hard all the way to their second place. Then 808, Luke Patchell and Julian Brown in. And problem for Harry Ross, the punctured rear tyre for Harry Ross and Ken Jarvis. Well, that'll give the mechanics something to do between the first and second legs. Meanwhile, out of the last turn, for the last time, making it look so easy, is number 24, Rob Wilson and Tony Miles. From number 4, James Rogers and Damien Janes, and 808, Luke Patchell. In there for number 24, Rob Wilson and Tony Miles. Second place to 808, Luke Patchell and Julian Browning. No other finishes. The winner's time 1 minute 49.22 seconds, a speed of 47.76 miles per hour. Number 4, James Rogers and Damien Janes, excluded for going over the course markers. So it's 24 and 808, 1 minute 49.22, speed of 47.76. First up to the corner, Reg Colin Blacbourn has flown right around the outside, and Justin Beach has gathered up a bit of momentum on the inside and holds off the challenge. It's Justin Beach and Ian Wedley from Reg Colin Blacbourn. Down that back straight they go, then Robbie Wilson Jr. coming in underneath Reg Colin Blacbourn. And underneath Justin Beach and Ian Wedley. Get over the lot of them. 25 then, Robbie Wilson Jr. forced his way to the front. What's there in second place? Justin Beach and Ian Wedley. Then Dave Steer and Andy Orchard, a man who's notorious at not making the start this year, but seems to work his way through the field afterwards. He's now up to third place. Justin Beach losing a bit of ground. Reg Colin Blacbourn slowed right up there behind them. Lee Ray coming round them now. But it's Robbie Wilson Jr. and Colin Hill leading from Paul Roberts and trying to go around the outside of Vaughan Roberts now. Didn't quite get there that time. Let's see what happens as they come round the next turn. It's Robbie Wilson Jr. out in front. Robbie Wilson Jr. and Colin Hill then. Vaughan Roberts and Keith Watts holding on to second. Trying to go around the outside of Vaughan Roberts this time. Can they get there? Vaughan Roberts locks up a bit heavy, and Dave Steer just gets around him on the outside. So Dave Steer goes up into second. Last turn then for the last time. Looks cut and dry for Robbie Wilson Jr. and Colin Hill as they take that checkered flag. From 17, Dave Steer and Andy Orchard. Then 20, Vaughan Roberts and Keith Watts. Then Reg Colin Blacbourn, Justin Beach and Ian Weatherly, and Lee Ray to win for number 25, Rob Wilson Jr. and Colin Hill. In second place was number 17, Dave Steer and Andy Orchard. Third was number 20, Vaughan Roberts and Keith Watts. Fourth was number 26, Reg Colin Blacbourn. Fifth was 44, Justin Beach and Ian Weatherly. And sixth was number 6, Lee Ray and Trevor Smith. No other finishes. The winner's time 1 minute 48.47 seconds, a speed of 48.09 miles per hour. 25, 17, 20, 26, 44 and 6, 1 minute 48.47, 48.09 miles per hour. In the pits. 74, Duncan Toller. Accident balance this afternoon. Bill Beecham coming up on the inside, going through. As we go down that back straight now, it's Bill Beecham from Duncan Toller. Duncan Toller fights back and gets his front wheel back in front to go into that corner side by side. Bill Beecham on the inside takes the advantage at the moment, but he's likely to drift a little bit wide, and then Duncan Toller will be back through. But Bill Beecham leading from Duncan Toller, then Gavin Newlin. Steve Smith and Matthew Lee bringing up the rear. Down that back straight then, and Bill Beecham leading. Bill Beecham in, and Dean Norton leading the field. Duncan Soller, Paul Dawsy in second. Then 101, Gavin Newlin. Final ball. Steve Hargraves and Steve Smith. And Max Dix bringing up the rear. Problems there for Reg Colin Blacbourn. They pulled out of the last race, sitting on the centre green with problems. And no problems for Bill Beecham. He's on his way to a win if he can just hold on for a little over one more lap. Bill Beecham, Steve Daw, Duncan Soller, Paul Banks, Gavin Newlin, Simon Wall, Tim Bennett, Steve Hargraves, Reg Colin Blacbourn with Steve Smith. An ex-passenger for Rick Colvin and Matthew Dix passenger in there for Steve Smith. And they come then, 77. Bill Beecham and Dean Norton take the win. From Duncan Soller and Paul Dawsy in a good second place. Then Gavin Newlin, Simon Wall, Tim Bennett, Steve Hargraves and Dean Norton. In second place was number 74, Duncan Soller and Paul Dawsy. And third place, number 101, Gavin Newlin and Simon Wall. No other finishers. The winner's time 1 minute 49.57 seconds and a speed of 47.60 miles per hour. Unfortunately, we're caught between the ACU, our governing body, and the riders and the spectators. But sooner or later the riders will get the message and stay on the course. First ride this afternoon is out in front of Lee Street, who won his first race of the afternoon. And in third place, is 183 Ian Lee Ames, and he had a win earlier on. But Richie Knight comes through into the third place ahead of 183 Ian Lee Ames. Richie Knight, 183 Ian Lee Ames, 54 Mark Powell, 59 Chris Pay, 46 Colin Osborne. Adrian Milner, John Gibbons, bringing up the rear. First red leading in and with a point to prove now after breaking down in his first ride. He's got to try and make that final from just 2 rides. The 2 wins will be of prime importance. Lee Street holds that second. He'll almost be certain of a place in the final, but the third lead to come yet. Lee Street going for Richard Smith. Third, Richie Knight. Fourth, in the Ames. Fifth, Mark Powell. Next, Colin Osborne, Chris Pay. Unfortunately ignored Dudley Atkins. He's a lap in the rear. Adrian Milner and John Gibbons bringing up for number 33, Richard Smith. In second place was number 75, Lee Street. Third was 229, Richie Knight. Fourth was number 183, Ian Lee Ames. Fifth, number 74, Mark Powell. Sixth, number 46, Colin Osborne. Seventh, number 59, Chris Pay. Eighth, number 10, Adrian Milner. Ninth, number 181, John Gibbons. And in 10th place, number 222, Dudley Atkins. No other finishers. The winner's time 1 minute 25.07 seconds and a speed of 54.08 miles per hour. Race 12 then from the top: 33, 75, 229, 183, 74, 46, 59 and 10, 181 and 222. Winner's time 1 minute 25.07 seconds, 54.08 miles per hour. Going on now to race 13, second half of the second leg of the 250cc solos. Well, I don't know, some of these comments I'm hearing around the course here about this exclusions, and a lot of people don't seem very happy with it, particularly those that have been excluded. But I think, you know, if this was to come into a force every week, I think people would soon learn to ride the course a little bit better. Is leading. Keith Strudwick goes through from second place to take the lead from Terry Giles on the first turn. Matt Thompson, Bernie Edwards, Paul Simmons, Alan Dan and Michael Peters. Matt Thompson in third, Mark Thompson fourth, Paul Simmons, Bernie Edwards, Alan Dan, Michael Peters. Field becoming slightly spread out, but a bit of a battle there for third place developing. They come round that top turn. 1, 2, 4, then keep running. Mark Thompson, Paul Simmons. Bernie Edwards coming down, Michael Peters. Terry Giles now setting his sights hard on the back wheel of Keith Strudwick. They're coming into the last turn for the last time. They're out of the 8 now and the throttle of the wide open and Keith Strudwick from Terry Giles. And Matt Thompson. Mark Thompson. Paul Simmons. Michael Peters and Alan Dan. 2-4, Keith Strudwick. Second, number 300, Terry Giles. Third, number 34, Matt Thompson. Fourth, number 69, Mark Bunting. Fifth, number 31, Paul Simmons. Sixth, 115, Bernie Edwards. Seventh, 37, Michael Peters. Eighth, number 20, Alan Dan. No other finishers. The winner's time at 1 minute 28.35 seconds, giving a speed of 52.07 miles per hour. 5 seconds, 52.07 miles per hour. All 6 outfits underway this time, but Lester Goodwin appears to have problems. So does Malcolm Goodwin. Both the Goodwin boys at the back of the field at the moment. Reg Palmer and Danny Holt leading from number 5. Second place, then Jerry Squirrel and Derek Page. Then Simon Beard and James Croft. Followed by Lester Goodwin and Clive Goodwin, followed by then Malcolm Goodwin and Gary Rockall. Number 5, Reg Colin Blacbourn. Then 34, Jerry Squirrel and Derek Page. And the Goodwin boys, both with misfires. I think that one engine's come out in sympathy for the other. And the Goodwin boys will fight to the finish. Jerry Squirrel and Derek Page, Simon Beard and James Croft. Oh, problems for Lester Goodwin as he goes on to the next three. And that's 500. Second back on. From Dave Colin and Ross Perkins, Jerry Squirrel, Derek Page. Sidecars, Continental Shares was a win for number 71, Brian Palmer and Danny Hogg. In second place was number 5, Dave Colin and Ross Perkins. Third was number 34, Jerry Squirrel and Derek Page. Fourth was number 4, Simon Beard and James Croft. And in fifth place, number 30, Malcolm Goodwin and Gary Rockall. No other finishers. The winner's time 1 minute 30.61 seconds, a speed of 50.77 miles per hour. From the top, 71, 5, 34, 4 and 30, 1 minute 30.61 seconds, a speed of 50.77 miles per hour. and Mitchell Godden in second place, but Stevie Daw is through into second. Never so giant style coming through. He's popped in number 9, Mitchell Godden, having his first meeting back after breaking his thumb and his collarbone. And he's in third place at the moment, but it's Stevie Daw this time, making no mistake. He's absolutely flat out and flying. Keith Fox in number 9. 48, John Hill. Jim Mount, 331, Paul Watson, Steve Higgins, Dyson Evans, Alan Dan, Terry Massingham, and Adrian Hart. There's too many in these races, right? Out in front, from Mitchell Godden in second now, it's Keith Fox, 1 second third. John Wilson, Jim Mount, Dyson Evans, Sean Crawley, as they come round the last Dynamite, doing the front, taking checkered flag, the win for 110, Stevie Daw. Second place to number 9, Mitchell Godden, all strapped up around the collarbone, duct tape he tells me, and in third place, Tim Mount, Paul Watson, Steve Higgins. Another good clean race there and a win for number 110, Stevie Daw. Second place to number 9, Mitchell Godden. Third place to number 175, Keith Potts. Fourth to number 48, which was 174, Robin Pilcher. And then fifth was number 17, Tim Mount. 6331, Paul Watson. 7th, 116, Steve Higgins. 8th, 112, David Evans. 9th, number 44, Sean Corley. 10th, number 20, Alan Dan. And 11th, number 213, Terry Massingham. 12th, number 2, Adrian Harden. No other finishers. The winner's time at 1 minute 21.97 seconds, giving a speed of 56.12 miles per hour. Left-hand sidecars underway down that back straight, only 3 going in this one. Now in front is Tony Penfold and Julian Wood, and a big scrap going on there for second place, but it's Martin Cuff and Jason Ralph in second, then Barry and Robin Gear in third. 25, Tony Penfold and Julian Wood. You remember they came out in that first leg and finished second to John B. Penfold and Julian Wood, but they're not really pulling away from Martin Cuff and Jason Ralph in second place there. They're in hot pursuit. They're trying on the inside now, and I'm not quite sure whether they're going to get there or not, but they've certainly closed the gap on that turn. Tony Penfold and Julian Wood leading then from 126, Martin Cuff and Jason Ralph, and Barry and Robin Gear sitting back in third place. Start their last lap, and Tony Penfold and Julian Wood closing the door on them as they go into that pits turn. Tony Penfold and Julian Wood now squirting the throttle, trying to get away, but Martin Cuff is hard pushing there in second place. As they enter the last turn for the last time, it's Tony Penfold and Julian Wood leading from Martin Cuff and Jason Ralph in second place. They try to go right around the outside this time, but I think from 126, Martin Cuff and Jason Ralph pushed hard, tried all the way. Then Barry and Robin Gear in third place. Planned sidecars. And a win there for number 25, Tony Penfold and Julian Wood. A good second place to number 126, Martin Cuff and Jason Ralph. And in third place, number 9, Barry and Robin Gear. No other finishers. The winner's time 1 minute 34.98 seconds, giving a speed of 48.43 miles per hour. From the top then, 25, 126 and 9, 1 minute 34.98, 48.43. Phil Corcoran that made the rest of the start from Tim Miles and Matthew Francis in second, and then the ex-British champion comeback man John Fish and Gary Moore sitting there in third. Lenny Bora, who won first time out. Stays there in third place, and they're fighting to go around the outside. Tim Miles and Matthew Francis make it into the lead. Graham Milton and Phil Corcoran get pushed down into third place, and there he goes, John Fish and Gary Moore straight through into the lead ahead of Tim Miles and Matthew Francis. Matthew Francis, then Lenny Bora and Andy Wood, then Billy Penfold and Carl Bell, Graham Hilton and Phil Corcoran, Matthew Francis and Mike Harris, and number 60, Kev Bovis and Nigel Field. Graham Hilton with problems at the back of the pack now on his 1000V twin Godden. Seems to have been misfiring. Back on and Andy Wood. Oh, minor fiver for every passenger Lenny Bora's trained up this year. There might be some spare passengers next year, the way that he's going. And here they come then. The ex-British champions on their comeback trial. On the front of the Tim Miles and Matthew Francis. Then Lenny Bora and Andy Wood. Billy Penfold and Carl Bell. Martin Jones, Mike Harris, Kev Bovis, and Nigel Field, Graham Hilton, Phil Corcoran. The win for number 173, John Fish and Gary Moore. In second place was number 8, Tim Miles and Matthew Francis. Third was 129, Lenny Bora and Andy Wood. Fourth was number 23, Billy Penfold and Carl Bell. Fifth was number 24, Martin Jones and Mike Harris. Sixth was number 60, Kev Bovis and Nigel Field. Seventh was number 151, Graham Hilton and Phil Corcoran. Winner's time 1 minute 38.34, a speed of 46.78 miles per hour. 24, 60 and 151, 1 minute 38.34, 46.78. The 500cc solos are back out in full force. Another last line up in the front. Simmons. And Tony Dart. Tony Dart, fresh up from the juniors, got a few meetings under his belt, going very well last week up in the Midlands. Pushing hard on the back wheel of the seasoned campaigner Malcolm Simmons as they come round that corner, side by side. Tony Dart goes through. From 77, Tony Dart, from Malcolm Simmons, Julian Phipps. Wow, what a turn up for the books with Tony Reynolds leading this one. Tony Reynolds and Matthew Elton. Overexcited. That's the sort of style we're going to see from this young man. Nice his way towards the front, but it's Tony Reynolds. Tony Dart goes out with trouble. Problems for Tony Dart. Problems for him. What a shame, he's just getting in his stride, just getting going. Number 7. Takes the checkered flag from Malcolm Simmons. It stops in third, then Julian Phipps. Then Gary Buckle. Russell Berwick. Oh, and a fight to the finish with these tail enders. Look at them coming around here. Adrian Harden. and then Michael Turk. Round of applause now for Tony Dart. That's a long push round there, I can tell you. I wouldn't have wanted to do it. And he passes the bike to Dad, and Dad takes it back to the pits. This was number 30, Malcolm Simmons. Third place was number 175, Keith Potts. Fourth was number 73, Julian Phipps. Fifth was number 28, Graham Buckle. Sixth was number 98, Russell Berwick. Seventh was number 62, Hayden Beebe. Eighth was number 123, Michael Turk. Ninth, number 77, Tony Dart, pushing home. No other finishers. The winner's time 1 minute 23.56 seconds and a speed of 55.05 miles per hour. His heart set on going past Chris Tritton, but can he do it? He sights him up as he comes down that straight. He's gaining a few yards as he goes down there into the turn, locks it up sideways, flat out now as he comes up alongside Chris Tritton, but can he get there? Chris Tritton holding on to second, Steve Daw now flat out and right on the outside, takes up into second place, sets his sights on Trevor Banks. Trevor Banks is leading. Trevor Banks from this week. He's leading on Steve Daw in second place. Flat. This Trevor Banks leading. Steve Daw in second. Trevor Banks behind second. Steve Daw goes through on the inside. Second. Gary Reynolds in third. Chris Tritton in fourth. Then Mitchell Gordon resting that first collarbone. Robin Pilcher. Clive Evans. Jim Mount. Steve Higgins. Ian Edwards. Keith Massingham. And Ian Offer. Fantastic win there coming from the back for number 110, Stevie Daw. Second place to number 25, Trevor Banks. Third place, number 8, Gary Reynolds. Fourth place, number 3, Chris Tritton. Fifth place, number 9, Mitchell Godden. Sixth was 174, Robin Pilcher. Seventh, 112, Dyford Evans. Eighth, number 17, Tim Mount. Ninth, 116, Steve Higgins. 10th, number 23, Ian Edwards. 11th, 117, Keith Massingham. And 12th, number 101, Ian Offer. No 13th or 14th finishers. The winner's time 1 minute 18.29 seconds, giving a speed of 58.76. Reg Colin Blacbourn that leads into the lead down that first straight. Colin Blacbourn leading, and Rob Wilson Senior and Tony Miles in second place in hot pursuit, climbing all over the back wheel now of Reg Blacbourn, going through on the end outside. Pulling it in tight on the turn. Reg and Colin Blacbourn also tight on the turn. It's Rob Wilson Senior with Tony Miles. Colin Blacbourn. Reg Colin Blacbourn again, problems for them. They pulled out in the first one, they pulled out again in the second one. Nothing but problems for those boys this afternoon. A father and son team from Wainfleet near Skegness up there in Lincolnshire. Tony Miles look like having it all their own way in this second leg from Bill Beecham and Steve Daw, the previous race winner. They've had problems on the line. What a credible third place. Point scoring there for Steve Smith and Matthew Dix, riding 112. Round past the pits they come then, the throttle wide open as they come up to the line now to start their last lap. It's Rob Wilson Senior and Tony Miles. From Bill Beecham and Dean Norton. And then 112, Steve Smith and Matthew Dix on the Honda Fireside. Reg Colvin Special. Out of the pits turn for the last time and across the line, 2 bites and 2 wins for Robbie Wilson Senior and Tony Miles. A first and a second for Bill Beecham and Dean Norton. And a smooth third place for Steve Smith and Matthew Dix, gradually gaining in confidence as the lap goes. Wilson Senior and Tony Miles, second to 77, Bill Beecham and Dean Norton, third 112, Steve Smith and Matthew Dix. No other finishers, the winner's time 1 minute 41.79 seconds, a speed of 51.24 miles per hour. Colin Hill will make the best of the start. Duncan Thomas, Paul Banks, third. 25, Robbie Wilson Jr. and Colin Hill. They had a win first time out, the same as their dad, or same as his dad, so they're leading. From Duncan Thomas and Paul Baseby in second, then Paul Roberts and Keith Watts. Damien Janes, Simon Wall, and Harry Ross and Jarvis bringing up the rear. Oh, a nice lead there for Rob Wilson Jr. and Colin Hill as they come round the pits turn, locking it all sideways and winding the throttle on. Duncan Thomas, Paul Baseby, Damien Noonan and Simon Wall and Harry Ross, Ken Jarvis bringing up the rear. Oh, the last lap flag goes for 25, Rob Wilson Jr. and Colin Hill, Duncan Thomas and Paul Baseby, and Paul Roberts and Keith Watts. trying to take Warren Roberts on that corner, but they're not quite there yet. Gavin Noonan, Sunwall, trying out their new ex-Gary Moon Speedway outfit. They spent most of the time this week preparing that outfit, but the win goes to 25. Robbie Wilson Jr. and Colin Hill, Duncan Thomas and Paul Baseby, Warren Roberts and Keith Watt, Luke Patchell and Julian Brown in Gavin Noonan, Simon Wall, and Harry Ross. Oh, some very close times here in the right-hand sidecar. Should be an interesting final. The winner there, though, was number 25, Robbie Wilson Jr. and Colin Hill. In second place, number 74, Duncan Thomas and Paul Baseby. Third was number 20, Vaughan Roberts and Keith Pluto Watts. Fourth was number 808, Luke Patchell and Julian Brown. In fifth was 101, Gavin Noonan and Simon Wall. Sixth, 247, Harry Ross and Ken Jarvis. The winner's time at 1 minute 41.99 seconds, giving a speed of 51.14 miles per hour. Never see the best of them because the machinery. And Andy Orchard take the lead in this one from number 4, James Rogers and Damien Janes, pushing hard in second place. The youngsters from the Eastern Centre in hot pursuit of Dave Steer and Andy Orchard. So Dave Steer and Andy Orchard leading, James Rogers and Damien Janes in second place, and Graham Trevor Smith out, looks like the chain's on. And indeed I can see it dangling by the rear sprocket. Bad luck for them, they've been having better rides just recently since obtaining this new machine. They've started to get things together, and that's bad luck for them. 3 outfits remaining then as they come round the pit start. It's 17, Dave Steer and Andy Orchard from number 4, James Rogers, Damien Janes, 12, those 3 nice and spread out, make the commentator and that scorer's job a lot easier. Yamaha X-Up Power steer frame in the lead, the ex-rustling Yamaha Genesis in second, and another Yamaha Genesis in the Wasp frame in third. 1 lap to go. James Rogers and Damien Janes, incredible second for them ahead of Tim Bennett and Steve Hargraves. Round their turn they come, the checkered flag is out. It's Dave Steer and Andy Orchard taking the win. James Rogers and James Janes, incredible second in good company from Tim Bennett and Steve Hargraves. And Andy Orchard second, number 4. James Rogers and Damien Janes. Third was number 12, Tim Bennett and Steve Hargraves. No 4th or 5th finishers. 1 minute 40.90 seconds, a speed of 51.69 miles per hour. Let's see what happens this time. Keith Strudwick is away and Wogie Giles has gone after him. As they go into the first turn, there's another big bunch of riders trying to cruise around the outside. Richard Smith is certainly one of them. Strudwick leading. Wogie Giles there in second, then Lee Street, Richard Smith and Tony Dart. Round the top turn they come from by left, and it's Keith Strudwick leading Wogan Giles in second, but there's a lot of Keith Strudwick, Wogan Giles, Tony Dart, Paul Simmons. Well, second, third, fourth and fifth places are all pretty tight there at the moment, and one mistake many of them could mean a totally that Lee Street. Mark Bunting, Paul Simmons, Chris Payne, Colin Osborne, Alan Dan and John Gibbons. Round they come then, 1, 2, 4. Second, Richard Smith in third, then Lee Street, then Tony Dart. Bit of a gap back, and we get Paul Simmons and Mark Bunting. Then Chris Pay, then Colin Osborne, Alan Dan and John Gibbons. Official result in a moment or two. 3 was a win for number 124, Keith Strudwick. Second was number 300, Terry Giles. Third, number 33, Richard Smith. Fourth, number 75, Lee Street. Fifth, 77, Tony Dart. Sixth, 31, Paul Simmons. Seventh, number 69, Mark Bunting. Eighth, number 59, Chris Pay. Ninth, number 46, Colin Osborne. 10th, number 20, Alan Dan. And 11th, number 181, John Gibbons. The winner's time, 1 minute 25.86 seconds, a speed of 53.58 miles per hour. What we would like to say is that the clerk of the course did notice Tony Dart over the pegs on that first turn, but believes he was pushed out there by the rest of the pack and will take no further action on this occasion. Then. Richie Knight takes up the running on this one as he goes into the first turn. Richie Knight, a seasoned campaigner, doesn't do too many meetings. Mark Powell in second, then Matt Thompson. Ian Liam is there in third. Matt Thompson going back round Ian Liam, and Ian Liam is fighting back on the inside. Tries to draw level with Matt Thompson, but it's Richie Knight leading. From Matt Thompson, from Ian Liamis. Ernie Edwards and Michael Peters. And Adrian Milner on the LTR, Bull Tarko. Richie Knight then. In a commanding lead at the moment. Goes to goal with 74, Mark Powell in second place, then Matt Thompson, then Ian Liamis, then Nick Adams, Bernie Edwards, Michael Peters, and Adrian Milner. Those positions unchanged as the riders keep themselves nicely spread apart. To the commentator and the left. 74, Mark Powell, 34. Matt Thompson, 183, Ian Liamis. And number 50, Nick Adams. And Adrian Milner. So those a win for 229, Richie Knight. Second place, 74, Mark Powell. Third, number 34, Matt Thompson. Fourth, 183, Ian Liamis. Fifth, number 50, Nick Ablett. Sixth, 115, Bernie Edwards. Seventh, 37, Michael Peters. Eighth was number 10, Adrian Milner. No other finishers. The winner's time at 1 minute 30.29 seconds, giving a speed of 50.95 miles per hour. then it's the 500 Continental chairs, and it's Gary Rockwell. I've done it again, and I'll put the passenger in the driving seat. It's Malcolm Cooper and Gary Rockwell. Danny Hogg in the chair, then Dave Collin and Ross Perkins. Then Jerry Squirrel and Derek Page. It's getting very tight there though as Lester Goodwin tries to come through on the outside. He's pushing hard, is Lester. He's had two disastrous rides, breaking down in both, or not getting started in one, breaking down in the other, but he's pushing through on the inside of Jerry Squirrel now. Jerry Squirrel goes from Reg Farmer and Danny Hogg. Dave Collin and Ross Perkins. Simon Beard and James Croft. No, it's not. That's Lester Goodwin. But Malcolm Goodwin now with problems as the rest of the pack scorched past him and he turns onto the centre green. Bad luck there for Malcolm Goodwin. And Danny Hogg from Dave Collin and Ross Perkins. And Lester Goodwin going through on the inside of Simon Beard and James Croft. He's trying to hang on to that. It's fast and furious in that move. I think the Lester Goodwin and Clive Goodwin. Simon Beard and Ross Perkins and James Croft. Jerry Squirrel and Derek Page. Wow. All action in the Continental Sidecars here this afternoon. Don't see too much of these boys down here in the southeast centre, and it's a nice change to see their style of grass track racing. Brian Palmer and Danny Hogg. Second place to number 5, Dave Collin and Ross Perkins. Third place to 47, Lester and Clive Goodwin. Fourth place to number 4, Simon Beard and James Croft. And fifth place to number 34, Jerry Squirrel and Derek Page. No sixth finisher. The winner's time 1 minute 27.60 seconds, giving a speed of 52.52 miles per hour. cc solos, a big lineup. Down to the first corner they go, and Stevie Daw makes his break early this time as he flies out of that first corner. I doubt if anybody can catch him now. 102. Second, and then number 9, Robin in third. Then 75, Lee Street, followed by Robin Pilcher and Paul Watson. Problems for number 75, Lee Street, goes now. 5, big box. Flat out they come then. Number 100. Leading the field on the last lap. 175, keep box. Dyson Evans. 110, Stevie Daw, flat out to the finish. Followed home by number 9, Mitchell Godden. And third, 175. Stevie Daw, second place to number 9, Mitchell Godden. Third, number 175, Keith Potts. Fourth was number 48, John Pilcher. Fifth was 331, Paul Watson. Sixth was 71, Arthur Livings. Seventh was number 17, Tim Mount. Sixth was 71, Arthur Livings. Seventh, 17, Tim Mount. Eighth, 112, Dyford Evans. Ninth, 44, Sean Cooley. 10th, 116, Steve Higgins. 11th, 213, Terry Massingham. And 12th, number 2, Adrian Harden. No other finishers. The winner's time at 1 minute 19.78 seconds, a speed of 57.66 miles per hour. Number 20, Alan Dan, excluded for using the wrong size motorcycle. Not riding a 350cc machine. Seconds, a speed of 57.66 miles per hour. Well, the fast starting Graham Hilton is away with his left-hand chariot, and he's out in front at the moment. Lines up the next corner. It's Martin Cuff, Jason Ralph. Then it's John Fish and Gary Moore now up to second. Then Graham Hilton and Phil Corcoran down to third. Then Lenny Bora and Andy Wood in fourth, and Billy Penfold, Carl Bell in fifth. Looks like they've got problems. They're looking dead at the machine. The passenger's hand goes in the air, but there's no problems on the front line. Ahead of 173 and Gary Moore, getting in the thick of things again. They seem to have problems getting the machine off the line, but they don't seem to have too much of a problem getting it around the track afterwards. One very fast outfit is that, as it comes up on the back wheel. It's the two cops now out in front. Jason Ralph leading on the last lap from the John Fish and Gary Moore. The Martin Cuff goes a little bit wide with problems there, and John Fish seized his opportunity and came through. Is this going to be 3 rides and 3 wins and maximum points into the final? Or can Martin Cuff get back past him on this the last turn? John Fish and Gary Moore from 126. Martin Cuff and Jason Ralph in second. Then Lenny Bora and Andy Wood in third. Graham Hilton and Phil Corcoran in fourth. Going to number 173, John Fish and Gary Moore. Second place to 126, Martin Cuff and Jason Ralph. Third place, number 129, Lenny Bora and Andy Wood. And fourth, number 151, Graham Hilton and Phil Corcoran. No other finishers. The winner's time at 1 minute 33.83 seconds, giving an average speed of 49.03 miles per hour. On the inside with Tony Penfold and Julian Wood scorch into the lead down that back straight. They go into the first turn. Just clear of Matthew Francis second. Barry and Robin Gear trying to go around the outside as they go round that pit's turn. Come very close to doing it, nip up the inside, and through they go into second place. Barry and Robin Gear up to second, then Tony Penfold and Julian Wood leading. Tim Miles, Matthew Francis there in second. Here we are in October. We was an absolute mud bath in September, and here in October we've got absolutely brilliant conditions. No dust, no rain. No mud, not slippery, very grippy, good fast racing, and it's huge sunshine. On the last lap there, 25. Barry and Robin here in second, then Tim Miles and Matthew Francis, Martin Jones and Martin Harris, and then Kev Bovis and Nigel Field bringing up the rear. Those positions remaining unchanged as they come round the last turn for the last time. Another week for Miles and Matthew Francis, Martin Jones and Mike Harris, Kev Bovis and Nigel Field. And Julian Wood in second place, number 9, Barry and Robin Gear. Third place, number 8, Tim Miles and Matthew Francis. Fourth place, number 24, Martin Jones and Mike Harris. And in fifth place, number 60, Kev Bovis and Nigel Field. No other finishers. The winner's time of 1 minute 31.90 seconds and a speed of 50.06. Trevor Banks wheeling down that first straight. Gary Reynolds goes into the first turn when he goes through on the inside. Trevor Banks drops back down to second. Gary Reynolds goes through wide. Trevor Banks third place. Riding a very cool manoeuvre as he goes round there. Chris Tritton hard on his heels. Chris Tritton goes through on the inside. Mitchell Godden now comes up behind Malcolm Simmons. 25, Trevor Banks. Trevor Banks goes forward, back at him, but it's Trevor Banks that leads from Gary Reynolds in second place, then Chris Tritton and Malcolm Simmons and Mitchell Godden. Keith Potts going round Mitchell Godden now. One lap from victory, Gary Reynolds, Malcolm Simmons, last turn for the last time, and it's Trevor Banks that's got it. Trevor Banks comes out of that corner. Steel shoes, third place Malcolm Simmons, fourth place number 3 Chris Tritton, and Keith Potts. And Mitchell Godden. And 174, Robin Pilcher. And 6, Glenn Reynolds. Number 25, Trevor Banks. Second place to number 8, Gary Reynolds. Third to number 30, Malcolm Simmons. Fourth, number 3, Chris Tritton. Fifth, number 175, Keith Potts. Sixth, number 174, Robin Pilcher. Seventh, number 6, Glenn Reynolds. 8th, number 112, Dyfed Evans. 9th, number 116, Steve Higgins. 10th, number 117, Keith Massingham. And 11th, number 101, Ian Offer. No other finishers. The winner's time 1 minute 19.76 seconds, a speed of 57.68. For riding an undersized machine. Race number 30 in progress. 560 solo Tony Reynolds, Gary Buckle, and Ian Edwards. Well, Stevie Daw, the man that never says die, he's managed to get his starting all worked out for these last couple of heats. If he can do that in the final, he'll probably have his wing cut, but he can't. Fourth of a lap in the lead already, it's 110. Never to the field, taking the last lap flag, now near the up half. And Gary Buckle. And the Australian. 1 minute 19.76 seconds. 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 required there. The win going to 110, Stevie Daw. 28, Gary Buckle. Ian Edwards, Adrian Harden, Michael Turner. It was a win for number 110, Stevie Daw. In second place was number 77, Tony Dart. Third was number 7, Tony Reynolds. Fourth was number 73, Julian Phipps. Fifth was number 28, Gary Buckle. 6th, 17, Tim Mount. 7th, number 62, Hayden Beebe. 8th, number 23, Ian Edwards. 9th, number 2, Adrian Harden. And 10th, number 123, Michael Turk. No other finishers. The winner's time 1 minute 17.27 seconds and a speed of 59.54 miles per hour. Right-hand charioteers, 24, Rod Wilson Senior and Tony Dart, right into that first, ahead of the young teenagers from the Eastern Centre, James Rogers and Damien Janes. Then is Tim Bennett in third, but no, Tim Bennett gets taken by Vaughan Roberts and Keith Watts. They're up to third. Around they come then, Rob Wilson and Tony Miles on their way to their third win of the afternoon. James Rogers, Damien Janes there again. Then Vaughan Roberts and Keith Watts. Tim Bennett, Steve Hargraves, Big Ray and Trevor Smith. Round the pits turn again then. Seem to get round this course so quick, these right-hand sidecars. Very fast indeed. 24, Rob Wilson Senior and Tony Miles from James Rogers, Damien Janes. Then Vaughan Roberts and Steve Hargraves. Then Lee Ray and Trevor Smith. Tim Bennett trying everything he knows to try and come on terms with Vaughan Roberts, but he can't close the gap. James Rogers and Damien Janes in a nice comfortable second position there, not threatened at all from behind and sticking a good distance from Rob Wilson. So it's Rob Wilson and Tony Miles. James Rogers and Damien Janes, Vaughan Roberts, Steve Hargraves, Lee Ray and Trevor Smith. Tim Bennett again tries to close some ground on Vaughan Roberts, but he's unable to do it at the moment. Tim Bennett closing up on Vaughan Roberts under that corner, but 24, Rob Wilson Senior and Tony Miles. 1 lap to go. James Rogers and Damien Janes still in second. Vaughan Roberts and Keith Watts still in third. Then Steve Hargraves. Then Lee Ray and Trevor Smith. James Rogers has taken up the lead then. James Rogers and Damien Janes take the checkered flag. Their win from Rob Wilson and Tony Miles. Oh, very close on that line. I'm going to leave that to the scorers. That's not my decision. That was very close on the line now. Going to bring up the rear, Lee Ray and Trevor Smith. Rob Wilson and Tony Miles. Third to number 12, Tim Bennett and Steve Hargraves. Fourth to number 20, Vaughan Roberts and Keith Watts. And in fifth place, number 6, Lee Ray and Trevor Smith. No time or speed, unfortunately. The race going on for 5 laps. Action again. Dave Steer, clean away this time. Luke Patchell and Julian Brown in second. He'll be coming through on the inside. He'll reach him up to second. Luke Patchell pushing hard to try and take that second back off of him, but not getting it at the moment. Dave Steer and Andy Orchard are away and clear. Round the pits turn they come. Nice line for them as they come round that turn. Bill Beecham and Dean Norton are hard pushing there in second place. Then it's Luke Batchel and Julian Brown and Harry Ross. That's Ken Jarvis. Bill Beecham having a look over his shoulder to see where Luke Batchel is, but he's at a safe distance at the moment. Although anything can happen. 17, Dave Steer and Andy Orchard. Flat out they go round there. They hit the turn and nice line for them. Bill Beecham and Dean Norton holding in second, and then Julian Brown in, followed by Harry Ross and Ken Jarvis. 17 then, Dave Steer taking the last lap flag. With Andy Orchard as ballast, then 77, Bill Beecham and Dean Norton, and 808, Browning, and Harry Ross and Ken Jarvis. Down they come then. The last turn for the last time up past the pits, the throttle wide open, it's 17, Dave Steer and Andy Orchard take the win. Second place to 77, Bill Beecham and Dean Norton, followed by 808, Luke Patchell and Julian Browning. And 247, Harry Ross and Ken Jarvis. 17, Dave Steer and Andy Orchard in second place, 77, Bill Beecham and Dean Norton. Third, it's number 808, Luke Patchell, Julian Browning. And fourth, 247, Harry Ross and Ken Jarvis. No other finishers. No time or speed, stopwatch playing up. Trying to push Duncan Thomas, he's trying to push his way around the outside, but he didn't come off that time. Down they go to the pits turn. Duncan Thomas again tries to go around the outside of Rob Wilson Jr., but Rob Wilson Jr. holding a brilliant tight line around there and hanging on to his advantage. From Duncan Thomas and Paul Basey, then Reg Colin Blacbourn, the time on board. Box for the neutral for Steve Smith and Matthew Dick. On the Honda 5 Rick Colvin Special. That machine obviously normally ridden and owned by Rick Colvin, but he's lent it to Steve to try and bring some young blood into the sport. 25 then, Rob Wilson and Colin Hill leading. Duncan Thomas and Paul Basely. Then Reg and Colin Blacbourn and Gavin Newland and Simon Wall. Steve Smith and Matthew Dick bringing up the rear. Nice tight corner again from Robbie Wilson Jr. and he takes the last lap flag from Duncan Thomas and Paul Basey and Reg Colin Blacbourn trying to get in on the action. Those went very close together as they go around that turn. Duncan Thomas trying a bit more, taking Reg Blackbourn with him, but allowing Robbie Wilson Jr. to get away just a few yards. Made it extremely hard work now from the last turn, and Reg Blackbourn tries to come around the outside of Duncan Thomas. They're going in very, very quickly on Rob Wilson Jr. But Reg Blackbourn is too wide and he comes up there. Rob Wilson Jr. takes it. Very close between Reg Blackbourn and Duncan Thomas. I'll leave that to the lap scorers. Gavin Newland with his new speedway machine progressing well. And Steve Smith, Matthew Dixon was a win for number 25, Rob Wilson Jr. and Colin Hill. In second place was 74, Duncan Tolhurst and Paul Baseby. Third place, number 26, Reg Blackbourn and Colin Blacbourn. And fourth, 101, Gavin Newlin and Simon Wall. And fifth, number 112, Steve Smith and Matthew Dix. No sixth finisher. The winner's time 1 minute 39.80 seconds, giving a speed of 52.26 miles per hour. What colour's that, lilac? Pink, lilac, pink, AXF 876566. The 250cc final was underway, and I'm still babbling about the raffle. 6 prizes in the raffle. Beige ticket 76. Eastern centre man there, Richard Smith going right around the outside, Keith Strudwick squeezing through too. Lee Street suddenly finds itself in third place. It's Richard Smith from the Eastern centre leading, and Keith Strudwick takes him by storm. Keith Strudwick from Hale coming up, it's just to the right of Keith Strudwick, Lee Street, Tony Dart, 59, Ian the Amies, Mark Bunting. But Richard Smith pulls away now. He's pulling away from Keith Strudwick. Keith Strudwick seems to have given it all he can, but this is a 6-lapper, and anybody can tire and these 6 laps. Well back up there. Pushing hard in third. Then it's Ian the Ames in fourth. Richie Knight. Sorry, Wogie Giles, Richie Knight, Ian the Ames. Wrong way round. Sorry. Have to confuse anybody, haven't I? Round they come then. Coming from my left is 33. Richard Smith. 75, Lee Street, 124. 300, Wogie Giles, 229, Richie Knight. Mark Bunting, Paul Simmons, Colin Osborne. But out in front, it's Richard Smith. A good lead now over Lee Street in second place. 75, Lee Street, 124, Strudwick. Then Wogie Giles and Richie Knight. Half a lap to go, Keith Strudwick looks behind him. Richard Smith looks behind him, sees he's got plenty of room on Lee Street. Keith Strudwick there in third. One last switch to the throttle, Richard Smith looks like he's there. On Lee Street in second, then 124, Keith Strudwick in third, then Wogie Giles, 229, Richie Knight, Mark Bunting, Paul Simmons, Colin Osborne, and Ian the Ames. Richard Smith, because he lost his silencer somewhere around the course there. He's carrying that back to the pits. So give him a wave, give him a clap, because he's done very well and won the 250 final this afternoon. The result then of race number 34 was a win for number 33, Richard Smith. Second place to 75, Lee Street. Third was 124. And that's Keith Strudwick. Fourth was 300, Terry Giles. Fifth was 229, Richie Knight. Sixth was number 69, Mark Bunting. Seventh was number 31, Paul Simmons. Eighth, number 46, Colin Osborne. And ninth, 183, Ian the Ames. No 10th finisher. The winner's time 2 minutes 06.81 seconds and a speed of 55.64 miles per hour. should be 173 John Fish, but he's not off to the best of starts. He was away fourth, but he's up to third. It's Tony Penfold and Julian Wood that are leading. Tony Penfold, Julian Wood, Julian Wood from Martin Cuff and Jason Ralph, and then 173 John Fish and Gary Moore on the comeback trail. 3 rides and 3 wins in the heats. Can they sort this lot out in front of them? Number 24 is Martin Jones and Martin making it hard work for John Fish to come at him. So the 1000cc up is leading from the 1003 Twin Godden, and another 1003 Twin Godden, and another 1000 Yamaha. And look at Johnny Fish going around the outside. He's really trying to push Martin up into the straight. But it's not to be this time. But he's in very close contention, and he won't give up till the checkered flag comes out. Look how close they're getting on that corner. That John Fish really means trouble, but Martin Cuff just won't stop that. From Martin Cuff and Jason Ralph. John Fish goes right on the outside, and he's got him this time. He's taking him on the outside. Now he's and he's going to have his work cut out to get past this boy. He's very fast. He's been very quick off the start all afternoon. He took him in one of those earlier heats like and John Fish goes on the outside now of Tony Penfold. Tony Penfold is leading with just half a lap remaining. It's Tony Penfold and Julian Wood from John Fish and Gary Moore. Then Martin Cuff and Jason Ralph and Julian Wood. John Fish and Gary Moore, very little second. Then Martin Cuff and Jason Ralph, Barry and Robin Gear, Martin Jones and Mike Harris, and Lenny Bora and Wood. Green ticket 427. Green ticket 427 gets you a RCN Racing Services hat. Congratulations to the winners of the left-hand sidecar final this afternoon, who've been going absolutely brilliant all afternoon. Tony Penfold and Julian Wood. For Tony Penfold and Julian Wood. In second place, 173 John Fish and Gary Moore. Third place, number 126 Martin Cuff and Jason Ralph. Fourth place to number 9, Barry and Robin Gear. Fifth to number 24, Martin Jones and Mike Harris. And sixth was number 129, Lenny Bora and Andy Wood. And in seventh place was number 8, Tim Miles and Matthew Francis. The winner's time was 2 minutes 20.30 seconds, giving a speed of 50.29 miles per hour. Races now for the next two. This is the fourth leg of the 350cc solos. This on Steve Daw has gone into the front on the first turn. Robin Belcher, Arthur Living, Sean Cooley, but out Pete Potts right at the back of the field. Not quite sure how he managed to get down there, but see if he can make up some ground on those tailings. At the moment, from 9, riding with a broken collarbone. Robin Belcher, Sean Cooley, Tim Mount, their devastating style of 110. I don't think anybody will catch it. Steve Daw. And they'll down that pit turn. Down that straight. Mitchell got second place. Making his way up through, he's overtaken 3 already. But the wind goes to Steve Daw. John Belcher. Then Mount. Then Keith Potts. Win indeed for number 110, Stevie Daw. In second place, number 9, Mitchell Godden. Third place to number 48, John Belcher. Fourth place to 331, Paul Watson. Fifth place, number 71, Arthur Living. 644, Sean Cooley. 7th, 17, Tim Mount. 8th, 175, Keith Potts. 9th, 112, Tyfed Evans. 10th, 116, Steve Higgins. 11th, number 20, Alan Dan. And 12th, 213, Terry Massingham. 13th, number 2, Adrian Harden. No other finishers. The winner's time at 1 minute 19.81 seconds, giving a speed of 57.64 miles per hour. Start off the outside by number 5, Dave Collin, Ross Perkins, but look at Mr. Goodwin and Mr. Ruffle coming up the inside. Malcolm Goodwin and Gary Ruffle going through. Second place then is Dave Collin, and third place is Mr. Goodwin, with Clive Goodwin in the chair. So the Goodwin's first and third at the moment. I know Lester is a very calculated sort of rider. He'll be in there and shoving and pushing right to the very end. Fantastic conditions here, October Grasstrack. Now over Dave Collin and Ross Perkins from 47. Lester and Clive Goodwin. And Lester and Clive Goodwin coming up now, pushing. I said they would shove all the way, and they're trying hard to make up a little bit of lost ground. And look at number 4, Simon Beard and James Croft coming in there after them. And Clive Goodwin. Then Simon Beard, James Croft, Raz Palmer and Danny Hogg. Raz Palmer and Danny Hogg coming up alongside Simon Beard now. And can they take that 4th position? Looks like they've got the advantage at the moment, but Simon Beard is howling with goes to number 30. Malcolm and Gary Russell from number 5, Dave Collin and Ross Perkins, and the rest of them, well, you could have put a blanket over them. RH Sidecars then, the win there in that one for number 30, Malcolm Goodwin and Gary Russell. Second place to number 5, Dave Collin and Ross Perkins. Third, 47, Lester and Clive Goodwin. Fourth, number 71, Raz Palmer and Danny Hogg. Fifth, number 4, Simon Beard and James Croft. And in 6th place, number 34, Jerry Squirrel and Derek Page. The winner's time was 1 minute 25.20 seconds, giving an average speed of 54 miles per hour. start from the middle of the grid, and he goes up into the first turn with Chris Tritton in hot pursuit. Malcolm Simmons now coming round there to take second place away from him. And you just watch that Stevie Daw go. He never says die, he'll be in and push and shove all the way. He's trying to go around the outside of Malcolm Simmons. He comes up alongside there, and straight they go side by side into the turn, but Stevie Daw holds the throttle on a little bit longer. He gets away from Malcolm Simmons. Gary Reynolds has gone down on the corner to my left, but the race is continuing, and the red flag goes out. The race is being stopped in the interest of safety for Gary Reynolds. Rolling over the handlebars, so they have to get the wheels in line before they can close the throttle. Back to the star line, do it all against that. Gary Reynolds is now up and okay. Straight. Trevor Banks is not away clean this time, but he's in there in third place. It's Julian Phipps that gets to the first. Julian Phipps is going for it. Trevor Banks has come past on the inside. He's got it all wound up and he's going for it. Turning out next turn they go, and it's 110. Stevie Daw from 25. Trevor Banks, then Julian Phipps. Julian Phipps having a very good ride at the moment. Trevor Banks going right up the inside of Stevie Daw and passes him. Goes into that turn. Stevie Daw won't give up. He'll be fighting right to that checkered flag. Well, they come in. It's Trevor Banks. Stevie Daw in second place. Trevor Banks now the old campaigner. Stevie Daw the young pretender. Who's he going to be at the finish in this sixth lap final? Malcolm Simmons back there in third at the moment. And excellent lift. Look at that front line. Trevor Banks still just with the advantage at the moment. Stevie Daw on the inside. Trevor Banks on the outside. They're locked in battle as Steve Daw goes through. Steve Daw takes up the running. Trevor Banks there in second place. Is Trevor satisfied with that second, or is he going to make a fight of it? He comes around there now. From 25, Trevor Banks. He stops, but it's Stevie Daw now. Trevor Banks seems to have let him have it. He's not fighting anymore. The last lap flag goes. One left to go. 25. Trevor Banks pulling wheelies in third place. Malcolm Simmons. Half of that Stevie Daw into this race. Stevie Daw coming around there from that early. That's the checkered flag. Number 1. 100. Second place, 25. Trevor Banks. Third place, Malcolm Simmons. Chris Tritton, Heath Potts, Tony Dart, Julian Phipps. Tony Reynolds and Gary Buckle fight right to the finish there, right up to the checkered flag. Trevor Banks and Steve Daw shaking hands down the back straight as they come round on a lap of honour. The last solo race of the afternoon. That's it. I can see those people, regular Grasstrack people over there, flashing their car headlights. To those hooters, show some appreciation, wave those programs. What a good race that was between these two boys. How many good races have you had in Trevor Banks? Trevor Banks, Stevie Daw. Stevie Daw taking victory on this occasion in the full house Grasstrack for number 110, Stevie Daw. In second place, number 25, Trevor Banks. Third place, number 30, Malcolm Simmons. Fourth place, number 8, Gary Reynolds. Fifth place, number 3, Chris Tritton. Sixth place, 175, Keith Potts. Seventh place, 77, Tony Dart. Eighth place, 73, Julian Phipps. Ninth place, number 7, Tony Reynolds. 10th place, number 28, Graham Buckle. The winner's time at 1 minute 58.15 seconds, giving a speed of 59.72 miles per hour. Pretenders are away. It's number 4 that goes in the first turn first, and it's soon overtaken by Rob Wilson Senior on that first turn. Rob Wilson Senior now getting away. James Rogers is coming up on the inside though, and he goes through on the ex-Ruffling outfit. Dave Steer in problems right to the back. A good half a lap behind the leaders. Round they come then, 24. Rob Wilson Senior and Tony Miles on the outside. Number 4, James Rogers. Completing their first season, right-hand side last. 24, Rob Wilson and Tony Miles still leading then. A bit of a battle coming on now for that second, third and fourth place. You get all three of them in the back of a van as they come round that corner. It's 24, Rob Wilson Senior and Tony Miles leading. On 4, James Rogers and Damien Janes in second. Third. In fourth place is Rob Wilson Jr. and Colin Hill, and then Bill Beecham and Dean Norton, followed by Dave Steer and Andy Orchard at the back of the field. 24 then, Rob Wilson Senior and Tony Miles extending their lead. But there's a battle going on in the field tonight. James Rogers and Damien Janes got off that inside line. They should let Duncan Tollers through as they get back on it and close the door on him. Duncan Tollers is pushing hard down that back straight. Rob Wilson way clear. James Rogers goes a little wide. Duncan Tollers pushes through. Rob Wilson Jr. pushing hard behind him as well. Rob Wilson Senior and Tony Miles well clear of the rest of the field. Flags there from that there then. Oh, looks like James Rogers has lost his passenger on the top there. He has. And the red flags are out. Waiting to stop in the interest of safety. So I think his passenger is up and okay. Waiting in abeyance for the track to clear. Number 24, Rob Wilson and Tony Miles. Second place to number 74, Duncan Tollhurst and Paul Baseby. Third was number 25, Robbie Wilson Jr. and Colin Hill. Fourth was 77, Bill Beecham and Dean Norton. And fifth was number 17, Dave Steer and Andy Orchard. No sixth finisher, no time, no speed, due to the race being stopped short of the full distance. Well, this is Colin Blacbourn, regularly a right-hand sidecar passenger, and next year hopes to be driving a right-hander in his own right. And he said he fancied to go with a left-hander. So no doubt they're all left-hand boys, and as soon as anybody opens their mouth, they're on top of them. Come on then, son, here you go, and he's taken him round. So Colin Blacbourn, passenger in 4, Tony Penfold. Colin Blacbourn in his own right. Right-hand driver, and also a car, Grasstrack car driver. Races his own Ford Escort. Looking to purchase that outfit, ready for next season's campaign, and they would just want to have a try on it so that they know what to sort out with it in the winter. Excuse me, the Rogers crew, if you could get off that track. You have a left-hand sidecar coming round at a great rate of knots. So if you could just clear the circuit, thank you. Bovis and Nigel Field trying out a winner's bike. Here he's blown it up already, look at that. Oh no, yeah. So Kev Bovis and Nigel Field trying out a little quicker outfit. And I'm told we will have a right-hand practice after this. So Kev Bovis and Nigel Field trying out the Yamaha X-Up in the Penfold frame that won today's meeting. So Tony Penfold, if he's done in that, they'll be sold on a high. 25 then, Kev Bovis and Nigel Field on their way back to the pits. Now we should have one right-hander to do 2 laps, and then I'll ask you all, please, could you help the Maidstone Aces by pulling out those stakes? Pluto is certainly passenger in. Chris Tritt is riding with the ex-solo driver. Could he be an ex-solo driver? Is he thinking of going sidecar next year? He's about the right age now. Who said that? I'll get some later, won't I? Chris Tritt and Keith Pluto Watts in action on the right-hand 1000cc Kawasaki outfit belonging to Vaughan Roberts. And I do know this machine is up for sale. Vaughan will be campaigning his Yamaha next season. So, number 20, Chris Tritton. Watts and Ballast. So, but that's the first time he's ever gone round a track in a clockwise direction. Who said the right way? Oh, it's a bit wide. Oh, Pluto, pull him back in. Oi. Chris Tritton, Keith Pluto Watts, completing their practice. Very worthy winners, and I think you'll all agree, some very nice trophies that would have looked smart on anybody's mantelpiece. So the 250cc's are going to go first this afternoon. We're looking for the 6th place runner, Mark Bunting. Come on down. Well, that's a good start. Got one that's here. He's tall, isn't he? He's tall.
Don't talk to you, Nelly. I've got new egg monkeys today, right.
5th place then, evergreen as he is, Richie Knight.
There's your contrast, you can do it. Hey.
Better not say little and large, I could hear. Terry Giles. Small nose, big smile. Get down, boy, I keep telling you. 3rd place, we're looking for Keith Strudwick, all the way from Hailsham in Sussex. Oh, he's over this side, look at that. Second place, South Eastern Centre champion, Lee Street.
There you are.
And first place this afternoon in the full house grass track from the Eastern Centre, Richard Smith. An ever popular rider. He's tall too, isn't he? He's tall. Moving on to the 350cc solos, and in 6th place, regular campaigner Tim Mount. In fact, a good set of regulars here. In 5th place, Paul Watson. Anybody want to buy any golf balls?
Thank you very much. What's all these golf balls, Paul? Sorry? What's all these bloody golf balls? Oh yeah, let's just put them in here. I like playing this place. Yes.
In 4th place, Robin Pilcher. Showing bronze bike has still got some go in it.
You take it up now. Is that right? Tell me something, you finish.
In 3rd place, he never says die, Steve Daw. And in 2nd place, Keith Potts.
You ain't here in the bloody way.
And to the winner, broken collarbone, broken thumb and all, Mitchell Cotton. From one injured rider to another. Look at that. No. One injured rider to another.
Yes.
On to the 500cc solos, and we're going to call him back again. Keith Potts, 6th place. Consistent riding all afternoon from Keith.
You are one of the world.
In 5th place, another man from the same area, Chris Tretton. Is there any truth in the rumour he's going right-handed sidecar next year?
No, wait until next year.
Wait till next year to find out.
Go wait for it, go on.
Yeah.
Fourth place then, another sparkling youngster doing his business. 4th, Gary Reynolds. Third place, no introductions needed. Malcolm Simmons.
Malcolm, you know what you're like. I'm right.
Look at Monty now.
Look at Monty.
And fresh from his 40th birthday celebrations, Trevor Banks.
Trevor, are you happy, Paul?
Yeah.
Very good whole life, mate.
Hold on, hold it, Trevor. I've got to get this for the album. All bums are black.
That's what you done to me last time.
No, I didn't. I put my head in the way.
Well, why did you get bigger than that?
And first place, from that eastern centre, Stevie Daw. Never say die.
Next time you right up, man. You want to right up?
Oh yeah, I've got it on I'm on contract here.
On to the left-hand sidecars.
Well, but you're too old to bloody it.
Hang up, you good people. The left-hand sidecars then, and in 6th place, Lenny Borer and Andy Wood.
I did 2 kisses. Hey, I don't know. I don't know where he's been on the chair. He's going to do that way. Come on. I'm on a bloody video.
Or was it in 6th place, Lenny Bora and Lenny Bora? I'm not sure. In 5th place, Martin Jones and Mike Harris. All the way from Welsh Wales, they tell me. Oh, where are they then? Oh, here they are.
The other one's coming out.
Which one are you? Who's who? Who's the driver?
Left hand side one.
Stand in the middle of them then.
Get the middle pen. Monty. Whoa, boy, get me, you lying in your head, I can tell you.
When I find this paper back.
I forget where I got to in a minute. 4th place, Barry and Robin Gear. Having probably their best season to date. In 3rd place, following father's footsteps, Martin Cuff and Jason Ralph. And the man back from retirement, maximum points from the ride, 2nd in the final, John Fish and Gary Moore. Come on down. I don't think I've ever seen that man without a smile on his face. What do you get for a pair? Not a lot in this game. And in 1st place, Tony Penfold and Julian Wood. Where'd you get that shirt? You boys come back. Into the right-hand sidecars then. No 6th finisher, I'm afraid, but in 5th place, Dave Steer and Andy Orchard. Come on, give them a cheer. Let's cheer in the afternoon, they're not here. Well, obviously Dave Steer and Andy Orchard don't want their trophies. So, in 4th place then, we're looking for Bill Beecham and Dean Norton. One's come dressed for the occasion, the other one's come undressed for him. Look at that. Smile for the photographs, please.
Take all the time you want, so I'm not saying. Your wedding.
Third place boys then, Robbie Wilson and Colin Hill. Creep up behind you, some of them, don't they? Creep up behind you. Second place this afternoon was Duncan Tolhurst and Paul Baseby. Certainly Duncan Tolhurst is one of those blokes who's got not enough room left in his house to put all these trophies in. See how many trophies he's got.
He ain't happy with himself, he ain't trying to
And first place this afternoon, Ron Wilson and Tony Miles.
Oh, that trophy, that's what you come here for, not for bloody keeping that one. You're getting longer as well. We know what you come for.
And into the Continental Sidecars we go. And on points this afternoon in 6th place, Leicester and Clive Goodwin.
Why not easy to put one in the kitchen door, wasn't it?
Just what?
In 5th place it was Simon Beard and James Croft.
Go on, Curly. Hold it, throw, Jack, come on.
In 4th place, Jerry Squirrel and Derek Page. And 3rd place went to Dave Collin and Ross Perkins. Second place went to Malcolm Goodwin and Gary Rockall.
Is that right? Same coming back on grass? Your brother?
And in 1st place this afternoon in the Continental Sidecars, the SGM rider, Brian Palmer and Danny Hogg.
Go on, Curly, go on. How are you there? Lovely track behind. Hey. Thank you. Thanks, Penny.
That concludes today's presentations and wacky races.